I made a fake one.
As you guys probably saw, Live Nation has a new mega concert series coming on out called When We Were Young. This is a punk rock emo scenester concert with over 40 huge acts from the early 2000s, 2010 era. Major acts like Paramore and My Chemical Romance are on the bill. Now, I have a lot of major concerns, and there's a lot of red flags already coming out about this concert. We think it's going to be a huge failure and disaster, and beware, guys. This is a video all about that. Let's get into it. As soon as Live Nation dropped this news, this post went viral. And it wasn't soon longer after that the entertainment company was getting blasted because they were in charge of the Astro World fiasco that left 10 concert goers dead and hundreds of others injured, okay? This was completely nuts, and we can't really understand how they're doing another show so quick. Even though Live Nation is a giant company, they do hella shows every single year, but it's just so crazy that they're doing something just like this so quick. So many different people on social media went on to voice their opinion and talk about this. One concerned fan tweeted, "I'm gonna be real with you guys. After the whole Astroworld incident a few months ago, I think putting so many bands with huge fan bases in one place for a single day seems like a very questionable idea." Yes, folks, there are a lot of questionable ideas, and we're gonna get into them right now. So this picture is circulating the internet, and it is real and on these respected bands' confirmed accounts. So apparently some of the bands didn't even find out they were playing this fest until it was publicly announced. I wonder how many bands are going to be no-shows when they learn about Live Nation. People are worried about how they're going to fit that many bands in 12 hours, but I'm assuming that only half of them show up. And from what I've read, this has happened before, and Live Nation doesn't give refunds. So they have a shit ton of bands on here, guys. I mean, a ridiculous amount of bands. And in a one-day set, how exactly does this happen? A lady by the name of Danica Rockwood put something together, and it's actually pretty well thought out. So everyone excited about the When We Were Young festival. You're allowing Live Nation to profit and weaponize your nostalgia. Gross. Red flag, calling it that without the killers on the lineup. Entire show being one day. No refunds, all sales final. These are all red flags. Every band has only 20 to 30 minutes of stage time, and there's no way you'll catch all of your favorites. Now, that is something kind of normal when you go to major things. You have to choose when they have multiple stages going on. Live Nation, the one that just needs to bury its PR from Astroworld, the venue can barely sustain 2 stages. How's this going to work? Ticket sales not running as long, therefore making this an impulse decision to purchase. Paying 2 to 3 day music fest prices for a one-day event. If 3 bands played consistently for 12 hours straight, they would only get 33 minutes each, and that's if everyone gets the same exact amount of time, despite being a headliner or not. Yeah, 66 bands in one day, that's so unrealistic. No sponsors listed. A bunch of bands allegedly didn't know they were playing the event until it was announced, and actually, that's true. I'll show you that in a minute too. I came here with all of the receipts today, guys. If it's too good to be true, it's because it is. There's 0 filler bands on that lineup, and that's something that stood out to me, guys. Usually you have some filler bands in here. Don't be stupid about it. It's the next Fyre Fest in the making. Just watch the shit show. Don't give it the money. Man, I agree with this, actually. There is just so much going on. I can't take this shit seriously. I'm with you guys. That I don't want to piss on anyone's parade, and I've been to many Live Nation shows that have been legit, but this is scary, guys. And then one more post. So apparently some of the bands didn't find out they were playing this fest until it was publicly announced. I wonder how many bands are going to be no-shows when they learn more about Live Nation. People are worried about how they're going to fit that many bands in under 12 hours, but I'm assuming that half of them aren't going to show up. So this is about the same post, but yes, so we've got a Royal and the Serpent. I literally found out when y'all did. I'm just as surprised as you are. And then another one here. Who is going to tell me I'm on this lineup? All American Rejects. Apparently we're playing with all the bands. Like, what? Like, this is crazy, guys. I just don't know what to say at this point. I don't know, guys. I want this to be true. I want for all of my emo and punk rock friends out there to jam their night away and have a great time. But I also see a lot of red flags, and so does the internet, man. This could sound like a horrible idea. 66 bands in one day? Oh my gosh. That's a lot. It doesn't take a rocket science to kind of tell that this might not work, okay? What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching the fan club, and we'll see you next time. Peace.